Today on the channel, the continuing saga continues with It's So Hard to Say Goodbye, Part 12.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another edition of That's So Hard to Say Goodbye. We are up to Part 12 in this continuing saga here on the channel, and as I always say, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here, as something is leaving my collection here today. And we always say there's many reasons why things leave collections. Maybe you're just not feeling it anymore. Maybe you got in real hot and you're just saying, you know what, I got in too hot, got in too fast, got to get out of it now. Maybe your interests have changed. Maybe it's financial. Maybe you need to pay some bills. Maybe you need to do something. Maybe they spiked in price and said, as much as I like this, I think I got to sell it because I can double, triple, quadruple my money, whatever it may be. I've had that same instance with some Knucklebone Slayer statues back in the day, among other things. But today, something is leaving my collection. Something I never thought would happen, but I did the math. I sat down, I put the pen to the paper, and I came to this conclusion many times over. And it's unfortunate that this has to leave my line, is because it quite possibly could be my favorite toy line going today. But what are we talking about? Yes, the time has come to say goodbye to the G.I. Joe Classified Series Mint on Card Collection. Mint on Card Collection. Of course, we got a bunch of them here, like Zartan. You guys know what I'm looking at here. We'll go through a bunch of these here real quick in this very video. But let me give you my reasons for bowing my head and gracefully bowing out of the G.I. Joe Classified Mint on Box, Mint on Card collection. Now, when this G.I. Joe Classified line, like a lot of us out there, we're hot and heavy. The Joes are my favorite. There's a lot of people, AEW. I'm going to get every AEW one Mint on Card. Well, as the line grows, as the line expands, that becomes a little tougher to do with especially space challenges, but also financial challenges. Now, I've come to this decision on my classified line as when they first announced this line, we were getting something like, was it 8 figures a year was the plan? Now we're seeing, and they've already told us from the Hasbro team, that they are going to have about 30, 40 figures a year going forward. So that is a heck of a lot of figures to keep up with Mint on Card, Mint in Box, but it's also a lot of figures to keep up with as a loose collector. Now you guys know I'm part of the Double Up Club, or was until now, part of the Double Up Club in my G.I. Joe Classified figures. I said, I got to have them Mint on Card, I got to have them loose. I got to have the best of both worlds. Well, in this day and age and where my collecting is, I'm more of a loose guy right now just because of space. Nobody could have all these, and I always have the rule, if I can't display it or show it, I don't really want it because it's not doing anything locked in a storage unit, locked in a garage for me. Then it's like I don't even have the figure. What good is having it? I get it, you're maybe saving it for a rainy day, but I don't look at my collection financially. I look at it as bringing me joy and stress relief maybe. So that is the thing. So I said, hey, I'm all in on these. I can double up all these. They're only going to release 6 to 8 figures a year. That's easy. I can do that all day long. Well, luckily for us, Joe fans out there, the collection is growing. The classified line is growing. It is a very profitable line for Hasbro, so hence profits are high. Guess what? We're going to beat a dead horse. We're going to come out with a ton more figures, and that's what they're doing, and that's what you got to do in business, so I don't fault them at all, but it's too much to keep up with. I don't know about keeping up with, but financially, I said, you know what? I don't want to go both down roads, and what really did seal the decision for me was Super 7 Ultimate Edition G.I. Joe. Of course, those were announced about a year ago. I said, you know what? That's an expensive line. We're looking at $55, $60 a figure on every single one. And then you get a couple of those army builders, like you got to always have at least 2 army builders. That's an expensive line. That makes this look like chump change. And I said, you know what? If I'm going to collect that Joe line from Super 7, which we haven't had those in hand yet, but those things look next level. Hopefully they live up to the hype I'm giving them right now. But if I'm going to collect the Super 7 line and I'm going to have a loose collection of the G.I. Joe Classified line, something's got to give. I collect, as you guys are fully aware of this channel, many different lines. And we've had to say goodbye because of reasons like this in the past. And we're doing it again here today. I said, as much as I want to keep these on card, I love them. I love how beautiful they are. I love the numbering system to a point. They've messed it up a few times. I said, you know what? It's time to bow out. It's time to dive out. And I could put some of this money towards some of those other lines and the expansion of those. And that's just what we got to do as a collector. We got to justify these things to ourselves. Got to look ourselves in the mirror and say, can I justify having this line, this line, this line? Something's got to give, and something's always got to give somewhere along the way. And this is where we're at today with the G.I. Joe classified line. So, of course, as usual, I will put these up for sale on my Patreon channel. Patreon members always get first dibs, and then I'll get rid of them somewhere between then. But the cool thing about the G.I. Joe line is Army builders. Army builders are great, but they're also great when you're collecting men on box and you decide you're going to sell because, hey, guess what? I can use another Alley Viper. I can use another Bat, another Ninja, another Cobra Infantry, another Cobra Officer. So my men on card ones that I have, I'm going to open up and give them to my loose set. So I got about 10 figures I need to open to put towards loose. So that'll cut down some of this, and the rest will be for sale, as I said earlier. So Patreon members, subscribe. Best way to support the channel. All kinds of content over there, but you also get first dibs on stuff like this if you are so inclined. But let's see, we got Zartan, of course. Let's run through these ones I'm getting rid of. A little show and tell G.I. Joe classified line. We got Zartan, of course. We got the Amazon exclusive Roadblock, a fabulous, fabulous figure, of course, there. Pimp Daddy Destro, another fan channel exclusive a couple years ago. Pimp Daddy Destro right there. Ooh, the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Zartan, a little pricey figure all these years later. Beautiful, beautiful. Love me some Zartan. Love me some Dreadnoks, as you guys know. Oh, we got Barbecue, 1-2 Barbecue right there. The Target exclusive Cobra Island. Speaking of Cobra Island, we got Firefly from Cobra Island. Got to have him as well. We got from Series 1, Duke. I should say I do have men on card, the second set. Of course, they did some slight paint changes. As of right now, I'm going to keep on that set. I'm going to hold those men on card, like I said, for at least as of right now. Cobra Island returns once again with Beachhead, a favorite of mine, a favorite of yours too, I'm sure. We also go back to Cobra Island for Roadblock. Heavy duty all day long to me, but it is Roadblock, of course. Got him. Then we got the regular Roadblock. Before there was Rio, there was Roadblock. I was saying hi to him every week on the figure hunt for a long, long time. But Roadblock will be included in this as well. Don't forget about Destro. We just recently unboxed the retro carded Destro on the channel. But there's the OG Destro right there. Can't forget Timber and Snake Eyes, and guess what? I'm going to have another one. Of course, there's a variant repaint version. I guess not really a variant, but a repaint version coming out very, very soon. Cobra Coil with Baroness. Got to get rid of this one as well. Don't need 3 Baronesses in my collection, so Baroness is going away as well from Cobra Island. And Cobra Island Major Blood, going to sell him as well. Whoa, as I throw him off the table, there he goes. And we got Scarlet. Scarlet from Series 1, she's got to go as well. And, of course, here's another good one. A little bit forgotten about lately, but Storm Shadow back when he was a good guy later on. Of course, the Amazon exclusive Storm Shadow. Another perennial peg warmer, Gung Ho. Maybe I'll get $5 for him. Who knows? But there's old Gung Ho. Can't forget, I almost forgot about this one. Old Breaker and Cycle. Of course, Cobra Island strikes again, this time on the good guy side. So I got that. We'll see. I might open that one up and have 2 of him. We'll see. Then, of course, Cobra Commander. You can't have G.I. Joe collection without Cobra Commander. The original version there. And then we do have the Snake Supreme Limited Edition, a very cool one. This is the Cobra Commander I wanted as a little kid. Very cool Snake Supreme. And then we got the Regal Cobra Commander, another exclusive, a little bit harder to track down these days, Regal Cobra Commander. And we got Lady J, once again, Flint's best gal, Lady J. I am keeping my Flint Min on card. I said I got to keep a Flint Min on card. I don't know why, but I do. He's my favorite, so I'm going to do that. We got Snake Eyes as well from Series 1, Snake Eyes. Then the ones that are worth really nothing, the G.I. Joe Snake Eyes movie figures. This is one of the banes of my existence in this line, is they really should have limited these. Way too many quantities, of course, but then the numbering, these should have had their own number designation. These shouldn't count as part of this classified line. They should have been a subset, labeled differently, but they didn't want to do that for whatever reason. Hasbro didn't ask me. But quite a few Joes leaving the house. Unfortunate, like I said, but we all got to make our decisions. We all got to do these things from time to time. I'm no different than anybody else out there. So the G.I. Joe classified line, it was fun keeping you in on card. I just hope you keep up the consistency, keep up the quality. Give us some deep cut Joes. Give us Nemesis Enforcer. What's a Nemesis Enforcer? Give us all those and I'll be a happy man. And of course, like I said, Super 7 Ultimate's coming as well. There's a lot of Joe stuff to love. The wallet just can only support so much. And without not getting into the Ultimates, I said, if I drop these, I'll be good, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So look forward to more classified. Look forward to Super 7 Ultimate G.I. Joe unboxings and reviews here on the channel and in the display tours whenever I get around to doing that. A lot of good Joe stuff on the horizon for the rest of 2022 and into 2023. But these guys, they're not going to be a part of it. They're leaving the collection. So what say you guys out there in YouTube land? What's leaving your collection lately? Made any hard cuts? Made any hard decisions? Let me know in the comments down below. And you made it this far, you might as well like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. And like I said, follow along on Patreon, link in the description below. Your best way to support the channel, but you also get exclusive content, bonus content, monthly giveaways, early access to videos, and first dibs on the That's So Hard to Say Goodbye items. So if there's something here you want, you can pick it up cheaper than eBay for sure. But that's part of it, the Patreon. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson, and then don't forget to follow along on social media. SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for That's So Hard to Say Goodbye, Part 12, G.I. Joe Classified Edition, I am Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon.